Hi, this is Leigh Ambergy, stampwithleigh.com. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mentor, Ohio, and thank you for joining me on today's video. This is the card that we're going to be making, and it features the Just My Type stamp set. I love that stamp set, and I've said it before and I'll say it again. It was not one of my choices when the annual catalog came out. I saw it, I said, wow, that's cute, but I just passed it over. And then I just kept getting drawn back and back to that stamp set. So, I said, yeah, I'm gonna get it. So we're starting off with a piece of cardstock that is 5.5 by 8.5. It's folded in the center. I'm gonna burnish with my bone folder. And that is our card base. Next, we have a piece of Pebbled Path and Petal Pink cardstock. This is going to be our layering piece for here. And I will have all of the measurements for this card listed right below this video. This is on my blog. If you're watching this from my YouTube channel, in the description box, I do have a link you can copy and paste that will take you to this blog post, and you'll be able to see all of the measurements and a list of all the products used. But I do want to point out something. If you've ever noticed, and I don't know if you can really pick this up on the video, but kind of see how my cardstock looks like it's kind of, I don't know, got an edge to it. If you take your bone folder and just go over that, it sort of helps kind of like smooth it out. So just a little FYI. And I'm going to be pulling in my Stampin' Pierce mat. And then what we are going to do is use our Petal Pink ink. And we are going to stamp all these little hearts. And it's just randomly stamping the hearts. And I am doing I'm stamping and then I'm stamping again. Oh, and I've goobered that. So let me clean this off, wipe this off. You know what, let me get a smaller block. I don't know why I put that on that big block anyway. All right, so there's two sides to cardstock. We're flipping that bad baby over. And we're gonna do it again. Okay, so here we go. And I am just randomly stamping my hearts on here, over stamping again. Yeah, and I know that there's some of these are going to be covered up and you're not going to see them where that little typewriter is, but hey, for me sometimes it's easier to just keep trying to figure out where to stamp and just keep on stamping versus trying to figure out what's going to be covered, what isn't. It's something like this, I can't. Yeah, I mean, I'm not that good. You do want to, if you don't know this, where I stamped here and I stamped part of this off, if I went to stamp again, this line on the cardstock would have been on my stamp and you would have seen that. So I really didn't want that. Didn't want that like that. So yeah, that's why I stamped again. So let's see, where are we here? And after I put do my stamping and my fussy cutting for the typewriter, if I don't like how this is, I can always go in and add more. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I am going to close up my ink pad though, because I am notorious for sticking my fingers yeah, in an ink pad. So set this aside. I'm going to get out my Pebbled Path ink. And again, I'm still going to be using my Stampin' Pierce mat because this is a photopolymer set. And this is a solid image stamp. And I want to make sure I have this inked up good. All right, here we go. We're going to see. So I'm stamping this near the bottom of my basic white cardstock because I need to attach the sheet of paper. Came out good. Okay, so cover this up, close this up. My paper and my greeting, my hi, is with Memento Black. I guess I could have used Basic Gray or Smoky Slate. All right, so I am going to kind of move this, and I'm almost sure my head is going to end up in here because I need to get right on top of this to line this up and see what I'm doing. There we go. There's that. I am going to bring my little heart stamp back in. Stamp my little heart. And now I have the hi, and that looks crooked. So let's see. Yeah, okay, that looks straight. I'm just stamping that off to the side. There we go. Okay, close that up. Even though I'm going to use this, I'm closing it up. And then we are going to fussy cut. And yes, some of you might be like, oh my gosh, I have to sit through this. You know, if you know about fussy cutting, fast forward. For those of you that don't know about fussy cutting is not moving, closing and opening your scissors, your paper snips. It's kind of like getting them there, and then you don't really close them and open them. You sort of keep them the way they are, and you're really, in a sense, I'm gonna hack that off. You're really, in a sense, moving your paper. And I go through and cut, and then if I want to, after the fact, I can always come back and trim and get a little bit closer if I want to. So again, you're just, fussy cutting is mostly, like I said, turning. It's kind of moving your paper instead of really opening and closing your scissors. Some people, they can't stand fussy cutting. It's very stressful for them. Sometimes it's kind of relaxing. And before Stampin' Up! Had coordinating die cuts and everything else, you sort of had to fussy cut. Okay, so just right here, I'm just going to come in just a little bit closer with that and see if I can snip some of that out just a little bit more. There we go. Okay. I'm going to get this out of the way. I'm going to put my scissors out of the way. And then I'm going to pull this in, and I'm going to see like where, okay, I want some more. So I did not put that down, and I'm like, yeah, I want to add some more hearts to this. So I'm going to add some more in through here, and I do want some more that are a little bit lighter, that are stamped off, and that's what I'm doing. Even though I said I'm going over some places that might already have some stamping on it, but I want to, like I said, I want to build on what I have. All right, so now let me see what I've got here. Okay. Just want a few. Okay, I like that. And we are going to build our card right now. So I'm going to get my adhesive and put it on the back of this panel. And I'm going to hopefully get this centered onto my pebbled path. That looks good. All right, now we're going to see if I can get this centered onto here, because this isn't. So let's see. Hopefully I have better luck this time. All right, I'm just going to kind of lay that on there to see. Okay, that looks good. I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of here, and I've got my pieces parts ones, and they work just fine. There's nothing wrong with using your pieces parts dimensionals. Just might have to put a little bit more than, yeah, if they were the regular size, but that's okay. Okay, I'm going to get the backing off of here. Oops. Oh, missed this one. There we go. Okay, so this is here. I'm going to set this. Right like that. There we go. So that's it. Super simple card. Yeah, just some fussy cutting and just, again, stamping off to fill that in so it's not all the same tone and same color with the little hearts. So that's today's card from the Just My Type stamp set. I hope you've enjoyed it. I appreciate you stopping by. Have a wonderful day. Bye.